Everyone, this is Dorian from Optic1 IA, and today I'm going to show you how to build this kind of dashboard in Excel. So as you can see, it's responsive. You have a view A and a view B, and I can't wait to see you how you can do this. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. All right. So let me walk you through the process. Okay. So I went on Google Image because I'm not that much of a design guy. Okay, so I looked for Excel dashboard templates, so I could find a dashboard that is, the kind of really good looking, if I can just say that. And obviously, you can look for the dashboard that kind of vibrates with your soul, if you know what I mean. So I came up with that one, which is a rather simple dashboard displaying website monthly usage. Um, so let's do it, guys. All right, now that we have a template, we need a data set. So I made sure I asked ChatGPT to, based on the image of the template, to build me the appropriate data set. So let's import it on this Excel sheet. Okay, hmm, so we can see ChatGPT made sure it's clean data. Okay, so we do not have anything to do on this. Just load it, start working on this data set. So, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and create a pivot sheet. This is where we are going to build all the pivot tables necessary to load and build the appropriate chart for our reporting. Okay, so first off, on the analytics sheet, click on edit and VT and shows existing worship of first private table. Yeah. So what we want is the user to display the number of sessions per user. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and build the pivot sheet. In this sheet, we are going to store all the pivot table that will be used to generate the chart that we will see on our dashboard for the field. Go to analytics now. So you would more generally go to your data worksheet, worksheet that contain your data. So Control A, Alt NVT. It's going to create a pivot table based on this table. So select an existing sheet. So I want this pivot table to be on the pivot sheet. Okay, enter. Yeah. Now, okay, here we are. I need two pivot tables. Okay, so as you can see on my template, I have two charts. Okay, two charts to pivot table. So I'm going to uh, first create a pivot table that will be displaying the sessions per day, number of sessions per day. Okay, so it's going to be sessions per day. Okay, now right click on it and you can show field list. So I want to put the session on the value section and the date on the rows section. Here you can see that it's all wrapped on the month and day date. All I need right now is the day date. Okay, so let's remove month and day. And I don't know if you've noticed, but on this dashboard we're comparing. Okay, we're comparing our current period, which is 20 May to 19 June to the previous period. So that's why I've added the period here on the column, so we can have a little bit of insight of what has been done in the previous period. Then we don't need the grand total, so I'm going to go ahead and remove it. So here, make sure that you select any cells on the pivot table and go to the pivot table analyze, onto the design, go into the layout here on the ribbon and grand totals, okay? And you click off for rows and columns. So it's going to remove all these sum and totals, and then I have what I want. Then second thing, I need a second pivot table, which is going to be the number of users today. Okay. Okay. So let's just check again. Yeah, so that's indeed the number of users today on this specific period. So what I'm going to do is just going to select this pivot table and copy it. Right? And what we want right now is just replace the sum of sessions by the sum of users. Okay. Okay, just quick little bit of information for you. Values in here, you can obviously change the value field settings. Okay, so you can say now it's sum of users. I can see I took it here, it was user, now it's showing sum of users. You can basically apply a function to the measure, it's called a measure on the value that you display. So by default it's sum, but you can also think of it as a measure and apply a different function on it. Could be a count or average, no max on the mean. In my specific case, the sum will just do it. Quite good. So click OK. And then let's start to build. Let's start to build our sheet. Let's start to build our chart. So we just make sure I select the pivot table, and I go to the insert section of the ribbon, then to the chart section, and then I'm going to choose. I kind of like this one, so I'm choosing the 2D area, but you have a lot of shows in here. You can have it in 3D, also a 3D line if you want. So you can see, just select the one that is interesting in this case. So in my use case, I'm just going to pick 2D area. Okay. Copy and paste it on the web. Dashboard web sheet. Okay. And as you can see, this is going to be the second dashboard. Okay. The session. So the first one, so I'm going to put it on the top. And then I'll go ahead and create another one for the chart that we are going to display in the column. Okay. X, go to the dashboard web. So you can see there is a lot of stuff that we are left to do for this dashboard sheet to be like this one. So first off, we need to change the background, okay, the color of the background. So I'm going to select the entire cell, entire worksheet, and then click on this and make sure I have always the color on the fill color. So there we go. And then let's work on our sheet, on our chart. And let's work on our chart. So we don't want this button here. So I'm gonna click on the hide hold field button on chart here. And then we want to get rid of the green. So just unclick the green. And also remove the legend. Then I just want this axis to be shown on the horizontal. So just click on it, go to this lateral bar, click here. So we want this to be shown on the horizontal axis. So just click on it, click on the format axis. Okay, and this is going to open this format axis in the lateral section of your Excel worksheet. So what we want is go to text options, right? And okay, there we go. So we are going to text box options and select correct text directions. So as you can see, it's horizontal. I think sometimes Excel forgets to apply the settings. So I'm just going to show another one and then revert to horizontal. And then we have what we want. Okay. So as you can see, I still think this chart is not quite good looking. So, most of the value are above 60K. So I'm going to make sure that I work on the smallest value, the minimum value that is shown, displayed on this chart. So to do this, we are going again on the lateral section of the chart. Then we want to go to the okay. So this chart is still not good looking enough. What we need right now is we can obviously see that most of the value are above 40K, or I can even say 60K. So for this, I'm going to click on the y-axis. So it's going to show me all the format texts on the lateral section, the lateral bar here. So I'm going to work on the bounds on this chart and say, okay, minimum 0, it's way too low. So I'm going to change it and take roughly, I can say 60K. Most of the value are above 60K. So this should be just into that. I'm going to input 60K as the minimum, okay? All right, so now it's going to look better, right? Let's do the same process to the second chart.
tone humming, headed out to the highway. I should have seen it coming through the years left in the dust. But after all the lessons learned, it would end the both of us. There's a first for everything, like a hand holding mine. Now I'm left here with the pain from her I love you
Guys, we are all set. As
goodbye.
you can see, the dashboard is ready. Next step, I want to show you how to add another tab to this dashboard. So it's going to be quite simple. Just select the entire element right now because we've grouped everything together, so it's moving all at once. Just click on it. I've renamed it View A. Okay, you will understand later why I did that. Click here. Just copy and paste it. Okay. So obviously, y'all know that I was prepared for that video, so I'm going to show you another view that is already ready. And we are just going to merge them together and get the view A and the view B, a few buttons, and then the report is going to be responsive. And with two table to view, we can say view right now, and then let's jump right into it. Okay, so here is my second view. So I've named it view D. So what we're going to do is put view D upon view A, and then make sure we have two buttons on the top. And then when I click those buttons, they will, kind of orchestrate the changing view. So let's go again to the Insert tab. Click on Shape. I'm going to be inserting two rectangles. Okay, so I'll make sure they're quite a set, that are about the same size.
Though it hurts to watch my whole world become the woman she would be, the thing that I forgot would set her free. I taught her how to leave. In the summer, man, it feels like yesterday, when she was looking out that window on the bus to second grade. The first step she'd ever take, the first cut from a heartbreak. Been through it all, but now it's time to go our separate ways. There's a first for everything, like her hand holding mine. Now I'm left here with the pain from her I love you goodbye. And though it hurts to watch my whole world become the woman she would be, the thing that I forgot would set her free. I taught her how to leave. There's a first for everything, like her hand holding mine. Now I'm left here with the pain from her I love you goodbye. And though it hurts to watch my baby girl become the woman she would be, the thing that I forgot would set her free. I taught her how to leave.
We have renamed our sheet. Just type Free Dashboard. Close the end. Okay, next step. Now we want to use the with command. So with dashboard after the H and the we want the Every time the users will click to that button, this component, so that shapes code ZA want to change its property in the file following behavior. So that shape will end. Visible equal to MSTO true. And then we do the other way around for the other group. Yes. The beauty, it's going non-visible. How it makes sense. Then we are doing this exact same function, but the exact other way around for the beauty. We just replace A with B, and I think that we are not all set. Okay, okay, guys. So thank you very much for your time. I appreciate if you made it to the end of the video. Please subscribe, click on the like button, put a comment on what you would like to see next on my channel, and stay connected because we are going to release more videos in the coming days. Bye bye.